Elowyn is one of the first heroes I get in Watch Dogs. From this moment, I slowly see this hero growth, and oh my god, people are losing their minds over Elwyn. Everybody, when I see is Elwyn about the heroes, but in the same time, people are using Howl. So how this actually happen? But before I jump over the video, make sure to hit one like if you enjoy my content. Also subscribe if you're new to this channel and share it with your friends. So let's jump over the video. So first, what make Elwyn that special? And here comes the thing. There is a couple types of heroes. There is a heroes that is going to give you some rage regeneration. There is a heroes with critical rating, critical damage. There is a heroes with inspiration. And for most of the players, they cannot actually fit like 3 heroes on the battlefield or on the map. And they have like 8 heroes. So imagine if you're from 8 heroes to have like 3 heroes. Something that some people are doing, by the way, since the most of your damage is going to come from like 2, 3, at best 4 heroes. At best 4 heroes. So you don't need that much healers. I mean that much DPS dealers. But yeah, what about the Elowyn? What in which category she is? Because there is healers that are purely for healing, like for example, guy Vortex. Vortex is purely for healing, even though he's providing shield. Midan is purely for healing, but yeah, let's check it out. Elowyn. Now, the power of Elowyn is this spell here. That is the only one that I actually max, and I use my legendary skill crystal only to get this spell. And what is doing? Rage regeneration, others in the battle every 3 seconds. The rage restore plus 1%, going to be 1%, but it's going to be 2, 3%. And of course, the interval is reduced. So you're going to get every 3 seconds 3% rage. So for like 30 seconds, you're going to get 60% from your rage just from this hero on the whole map. This is covering the whole map. It's not something in the range, something like that. So I even have her like 3 times awakened. First awakening after using Grades of Nature, reduce the damage taken by 20%. We don't care about this, not important one. Each basic attack one shot has 20% chance to spell the buff from an ally. We don't care about this one also. And the 5th one is Wood Elf immediately after using getting this Wood Elf. And this Wood Elf, you can place it at any place on the map. So this actually make Elwyn one of the best healers by healing in Watch of Realms, just because she can actually cover pretty decent percentage of the healing with the help of this elf. And for this elf, I think this thing 100 base healing. Someone Wood Elf that heals surrounding allies 0.5 seconds for 100% base healing, costing 10 seconds. So you can imagine how much healing this Wood Elf is going to give. I actually use Wood Elves in the Gear Right one when I use Abomination to pass stage 9. Absolutely great, but yeah, the healing is not the power of the elf. You're going to see only for the content where it needs a lot of healing keywords. That is only for healing. The power is with rage regeneration. So why actually people are going for Howl, which have a very strange costume. If I go and actually find Howl, I think she's Howl. I don't have the cosplay of the Howl. This is looking so innocent. I don't know. I really like the dark side of the Howl, looking way better from this thing here. This is like Hansel and Gretel or something like this. But anyway, for the Howl, the skills and the main thing with Howl is for long fights. This is one of the things we have to mention, and also for triggering the spells in the same time. Because when you trigger her ultimate, it's going to do some healing. Look at the range. The range is also something that's extremely important for Howl that is beating Elwyn in the range. This range is a vortex. And by vortex, this is the other healer. This bad boy here, the range is absolutely the same. Absolutely great healer, by the way. Back in the days, it was extremely hard for me to not actually use this hero for my Abomination fusion. So, but I keep my hands out and I didn't actually use him. But anyway, so far this is a normal healing spell, right? But this is the thing. When Light of Bliss is activated, applies rage regeneration to all aliens in range every 1 second. This is 1.4 rage per second. It's not that much. You know, Elwyn is doing every 3 seconds 3% rage. But here, when you trigger the ultimate, you're going to give in total 4.2% rate per 3 seconds and 1.4 per second. So from this point, when the ultimate is triggered, it's going to be more. This spell is what kind of hero she is, attack based hero. Now, the Howl, and the beautiful thing about the Howl is, first of all, easy to be awakened. Since these crystals here, this thing I have like 35. It's so easy to be get it. You can get it from the tide, you can get it from the guild boss. There's so many places you can get these crystals. So Howl can be easily make it 5-time awakened. So the first awakening is each healing restore 1% rage. Absolutely brutal, game changer, everything. 1% rate each healing. I'm not quite sure if she was target. It's a single one. So this single one that is going to get healed is going to receive rage, just 1%. But this thing is for everybody. I think the hero can heal one more target. So it is going to be in total like 2 targets when triggered increase hero healing. Yeah, it's going to be 2 targets, so it's not that much. It's 2 targets, but still going to be very decent amount healing. And you have to keep in mind, especially for the guild boss, where the fight is like 4 minutes something, he's going to definitely have the opportunity to heal everything. Each of the heroes, and also with the ultimate, it's going to be 2 heroes. This one is not important. This one skill cost is very good, minus 100. So she's going to trigger her ultimate more fast, but the game changer of the Howl is actually in her final spell, final awakening. And this is each cast of Light of Bliss increase the efficiency of accumulating rage by 15% until the battle ends, up to 5 stacks. So you can see we get like for 5 stacks 75% increasing rage accumulation. So for example, for the guild boss, at the beginning you're not going to have that much about this ultimate, but after a specific time, I don't know how much time actually, you can make great timing and get absolutely great benefit from this. I don't know if you can actually see it. Move myself. Each cast, yeah, you can actually see the spell. It's right, it's right there. So Howl at this point, specifically for rage regeneration on timing and huge boost of rage, I think Howl right now is beating Elwyn. But overall performance, overall rage regeneration, and when you need some better healing, most likely going to go for Elowyn, and that's why maybe she's that famous, just because she's very good healer, way better from Howl. Let's be honest, she's way better from Howl with this extra elf that she can actually spawn. This thing heal like crazy. She can cover decent map, and you can put this elf at the other corner of the map, so she can actually heal any place. But yeah, this rage regeneration is the game changer. I actually was using her in the guild boss, but right now I'm applying for alliance. But yeah, so far I think the main difference between Howl and Elwyn is the timing of the Howl can make the things with the time, and definitely you don't need rage regeneration when you trigger her ultimate. What I mean by that is, for example, Valeria, when she triggers her ultimate, this is one of the heroes I mean. This is for a specific time. She's going to have the ultimate occur. I don't know if I can see. Consumes, blah, 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 blah. I think it's for 16 seconds. You see, okay, this one is not a good example, but let's say Hex. Hex, 35 seconds, going to have his ultimate. Arrogance, 20 seconds. I think, yeah, it should be 20 seconds. So all these heroes, they don't need rage generation when they're using their ultimate. I'm not so sure. Do they continue getting rage even in their when they're ultimate? But I don't think this is possible. So I think how on this point, when all the heroes start needing some rage to trigger her ultimate, and this stacks with rage regeneration, I think she is very very good. And I guess the heroes that are on full HP but don't have rage going to get priority over this one that is on full HP and full rage from point healing Howl. And yeah, so far I just see everybody's talking about Elwyn, how she's so stoppable. But when you check the content and what people are actually using on the top place, on the first rank, you're going to see there that there is a Howl, not Elwyn, which is a little sad because I really like Elwyn. She's my first hero that I received. I remember when I pulled her, she have animation. This animation, I was thinking, oh my god, going to be something like brutal DPS. Then I see the green, the tree, she touched the tree, and something like getting some flowers. stuff like this, and I was like, oh my god, this is going to cure. The green stuff, yeah, definitely is going to cure, and I was very sad back in the days when I pulled her, even though that she was my first legendary hero in Trophy Arms. I was so sad because it was not a damage deal. And we gamers are looking for numbers. The one thing that can make one of us very happy is big numbers. And having somebody with healing, at least this is my opinion. So I guess this will for this video, guys. Just sharing my thoughts and my opinion over Elwyn and how. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like the video, also subscribe if you're new to the channel, and see you in the next video.